It's an
for sure.
interesting time right now. How like I always think like when I talk about your sleep schedule, I'll admit I've fallen asleep a couple times in overtime, and I hate myself for it. But these are historic games. You know, we were 1 years old when the Habs were in the finals last year when they won.
Mm.
It's a time in life where you have to sacrifice some certain things for the greater good. You have to be able to watch these games because, 20, 30, 40 years from now, we're going to be old men sitting on a rocking chair going, I stayed up, I watched, I was there.
Yeah.
You got to. It's historic times right now.
Really is. And who knows when they'll be there next. I'm confident in what they're building as a team, but it's just so hard to get there. And for it, you need that luck. You need those bounces
Mm.
on top of having a good franchise. So who knows how long it'll be. So yeah, definitely, enjoying the moment right now for sure. And it's good hockey too. I love defensive hockey, and there is some skill on the other side of it, but it's fun to watch.
I'm trying to compare Montreal to a team right now that I used to like maybe play against, but they're just a team that just doesn't stop. It's pretty simple. It's not hockey isn't a complicated game when you break it down. It's the team that just doesn't stop moving their legs usually ends up winning, and if you can put the puck in the net and at the same time maybe have the best goalie in the world, that's pretty helpful as well.
Yeah.
Some of the things he's doing, man. I saw him play in Vancouver once. So he's actually from BC. Carey Price. I got the cheapest ticket in the place. I was all the way up in the roof, and I was watching this guy from the far end because they got shot on twice on the other end, and it was actually a pretty boring game, but watching Carey Price and how calm, cool, and collected he was. Well, this is just a random game in December, not really a big game at all. But just watching this guy almost like he was going through the motions, but making spectacular saves. And when I watch him now, it's the same Carey. He's so calm. He's in the biggest stage of his life right now. Shoulders are low, making those saves when he has to. And then he's also stretching out like a freak of nature and is stopping guys left. It's
Yeah.
unbelievable what he's doing right now. What are your thoughts on Carey?
Oh my God, he's a treat to watch. For many years, it's just we're on the penalty kill and just eyes glued to Carey and how he's moving around the crease. It's like
Yeah.
every move is so calculated, and he's just got a stance or a position to be or a look to have, depending anywhere on the ice where that puck is. It's like a robot.
Yeah.
And the rebound control, how he can get out and play the puck and really help his defensemen. And rebound control too, in terms of not just covering the puck, but when he makes a save, he puts it in space for his teammates to collect it and move up the ice, whether it's pads or blocker or shoulder in the OT winner in Game 6 to go to the final. It was a save off his shoulder, and he just deflected it into the slot. We picked it up straight up the ice, end up scoring on the rush. It's just the impact he has is unbelievable. Like Vasilevsky as well. Like these two are just complete goaltenders. They have it all, and they couldn't impact the game more than what they do. It's a treat.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Two of the best goaltenders in the league, in the world, going head to head. Two. I never thought of
Yeah.
it from that perspective. Two of the best.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to be a goaltender showdown matchup. There's a lot of storylines coming from this,
Oh,
especially
big
in
time.
Montreal.
Oh yeah.
Do you see some of those videos when they won Game 6?
Oh my
Hundreds.
God, dude.
I actually want to talk to you about this too. What are your, like, obviously you and I aren't the Canadian government, but do you think that they might loosen up and let the Bell Center be packed? Do you,
Fingers crossed. I mean, the crowds outside are going to be insane anyway. What are you doing? How much of a difference is it going to take? I mean, I understand there was probably complications behind that and legislature and all that, but I mean, do you get double vaccinated people in there, or at least single vaccinated? I think you got to fill it up somehow. I mean, at this point, the country is just about to open up. This is the biggest Stanley Cup final in decades.
well said. I don't remember. Yeah.
For Canada.
Since Ottawa, who's in the finals?
Vancouver
and Boston.
2011, yeah. So I hope they open it up. We'll have to wait and see, but nonetheless, the crowds outside are going to be insane. Montreal is just lively right now.
Have you ever been to Montreal?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that city.
Love it.
I think I've been there twice, and I don't want to leave. It's one of the few cities at the end of a vacation you're like, I want to stay.
Yeah.
I just want to stay.
Yeah, it's an amazing city. I love it. It's probably one of, other than Halifax, my favorite city in Canada. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I don't know again, we're not the Canadian government. I really don't know the rules right now, but there's a part of me that wants to go up, even though I can't afford to get into the building, but there's a part of me that wants to go up, bring a camera guy, and just do street interviews up in Montreal. But I can't quarantine for 14 days coming back, so that's That's what's in my head right now.
I
So I'm
know,
trying
right?
to figure that out right now of how we can maybe make that happen. Because, like I said, historic times right now in Montreal, and that would be a great trip, great content for
Oh
work.
yeah. Once in a lifetime opportunity. I mean, I've been telling myself for many years now that if the Habs win a Stanley Cup in my lifetime, I'll be in my car and I'll be in Montreal for that parade no matter what.